going to be nuts. It is going to be 110 degrees here in Arizona. 110. 110. It is close to 100 right now. Can you believe that? It is really warm. Everything looks great here in Marianne Rob's house. Like I said, just getting ready. So it's crazy cool too because there's great people here. Stan Milford Jr. is here along with John Dover. They're known as the Navajo Rangers. And it's cool because Stan is a metalhead, just like I was. So he likes the same kind of music. We were talking earlier before my mother called with a panic attack, like something crazy was going on. Mom thought it was 3 in the morning and it was 3 in the afternoon. Long story short, we're going to have a good time here today. It is my last day in Arizona before I go home tomorrow. It's really hot here.
Really hot?
Really hot. I'm not used to this, Stan. These guys, they're all used to it here out west. Me, I'm like dying. If I'm not in the shade, I'm gonna roast. Matter of fact, Stan is over there. He's doing some stuff. He's helping Marianne. They are so cool. You can search them. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me put the cigarette out. And let's go talk to Stan. I know they were on a TV show, Skinwalker. These guys are both retired Rangers. And they did a lot of work for the reservation. And if you hear some of the stories, oh, stop it, it's a dry heat. Stop it. It doesn't matter. Heat is heat. When it's this hot, it feels like you've been put in a hot oven. It could be not humid, but it's still freaking hot. You could fry an egg out here. This is sick. This is like unbearable. I can't deal with it. But, Stan, what weren't you like recently in a TV show? You said about the Skinwalkers, or was it a best of?
On.
So this is Stan, by the way, everybody.
Hello.
What
Yeah.
was it? What was?
Beyond Skinwalker Ranch comes out
Oh, it
on
comes out.
July 18th. We already have a show out on Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix called Paranormal Rangers. It came out in October of last year.
So what network is doing the July? What was it? 17th, 18th? You
I
said.
think it's History Channel. You could check with John, but I'm pretty sure it's History Channel.
There you go. So check it out. They're gonna have the Beyond Skinwalker, July 17th to 18th on the History Channel. That's pretty cool. There you go. So it is so hot here. It is so hot. I think I'm going to die. I just woke up. I took a nap. I went out with Marianne this morning shopping. Stan is busy doing stuff around the property. But you guys got a quick sneak peek about Skinwalker, Beyond Skinwalker. Right there, July 17th to 18th. Matter of fact, let me find out the date from Jonathan, or John. So yes, everybody on YouTube, happy 4th of July, but I want to just confirm the date. I'm not going to put him on camera because he's over there peacefully doing his thing. What's the date for the Beyond Skinwalker?
July 18th.
July 18th on the History Channel. So got everyone, check that out. July 18th on the History Channel, Beyond Skinwalker, with the Navajo Rangers. That is going to be, they've been doing this work for years. They're both retired now. But, they've done a lot of stuff on the reservation, obviously. Investigations. You need to definitely check that out. trying to read on the History Channel. Yes, July 18th on the History Channel, Beyond Skinwalkers. That's the name of it. And they're great guys. They are awesome. And they're the real deal. What's this? Relaxing days. Oh, what's up, Genghis? So spread the word. Tell everybody to check that out. Beyond Skinwalkers. And there, he's over there. He's the other gentleman's inside. Oh my God. I'm getting messages from all kinds of people. And you know what? What I like, I know I could chill with Stan because he likes metal. He likes metal. He showed me a picture when he was younger, and we're probably the same age. He's a rocking dude. He plays guitar. They both play guitar. Now I think that John is probably the more no, but I think that Stan is the guy that plays the guitar, like the metal stuff. You know what I mean? So I would be hanging out with Stan, listening to Metallica or whatever, Van Halen and all that stuff. I guarantee it. I think we're from the same kind of breed when it comes to metal. Yeah, if I had my drums, like Marianne saying, I should get a set of drums for here. Can you imagine jamming out? You know what I mean? Because I'm a good drummer. I'm not a bad drummer. You all know that. I would love to jam like with these guys at some point. I could. Oh my God, that would be freaky. Because I'll be back, obviously. I'll be going to be back here quite often, actually. I'm not kidding. There's a lot of things going on. And Bill needs to buy a suit for interviews for next year. Right? I miss my drum so much. Oh, by the way, my stitches are out. I didn't see that message. Well, right now, let me show you what's going on. Well, Stan is, he's known Marianne for quite some time, and her late husband, Don. So, they're awesome people. I wish I was staying here more, little, like just to hang out and do things. So I'll show you guys like what's getting. This is going to be a big. We're expecting like 13 people here. So this is the way that it's set up here in the backyard. Right now, and this is how it looks back here. We've got the fireworks for tonight. I'm going to be cooking in about. I don't know what time it is here. It's no idea. It's close to 1 o'clock, I'm assuming. And I got to start getting on that barbecue soon. But the pool is all ready to go. People will be starting to arrive in, I said, like an hour. So yeah, I didn't. And before my mother interrupted, Stan. So, top 3 favorite bands of yours? Hard question. That's always a loaded question because I couldn't do it. It's more like a top 5, if anything, because top 3 is hard. Like for me, influentially, it would be Black Sabbath because that was like the beginning for me. Led Zeppelin was big for me. Rush, Iron Maiden. Oh my God. You
said all of my favorites.
You see? I told you, he and I probably we freaking.
Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, but that's like almost the same.
Well, true, and I like Metallica,
Early Metallica.
but I even like bands like Pantera and. Yeah,
See, he and I are the same age, so we grew up at the same time. Because when Metallica came out, it was like, holy, it was different.
In really my high school years. I mean, they'd come out a few years before I graduated, but I was big into it. And I was probably the only, at that time, damn near the only person in that part of Oklahoma that listened to that kind of harder stuff. But yeah, that was.
So same thing, same kind of bands.
Exactly.
So,
Rush is a big one on my list.
I seen Rush 18 times.
Oh, you did, really?
And I told you I was in a Rush video.
I've seen.
John wasn't too impressed.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He wasn't too
John
impressed.
drives me nuts when we're driving anywhere because he's listening to stuff that puts me to sleep, man.
You see?
Yeah.
Me and him would be listening to the metal in the car.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
we would. Definitely.
Definitely. So, hopefully, God willing, there'll be a future point when I'm here and both of them are here. So, because I swear I would, because like today it's like mellow. It's not like exactly going to be playing heavy metal out here when everybody's here. But we'll see. Because I know Stacy Wright likes hard rock metal. I know her boyfriend likes metal. Stan likes it. I like it. I know Mark doesn't. Marianne would get into it. I know that Jonathan, it probably won't go over well. So, I mean, I love that. That it's like when you're hanging out with somebody who likes that music, because you know how much I love music. What's going on here? Are the planes on Bill Sure Russians or the Thunderbirds? No, they're American. Come on. See the red, white, and blue? Come on, stop it. Stop it. This is a perfect 4th of July shirt. And, of course, right there, U.S. Air Force. It's 4th of July. So, you want to hear the craziest thing that happened? And they've got to send me all the photos. Well, guess what? You're a Brit. I got an image from Andy this morning, good old Andy from the UK. And he says, Happy 4th, you traitors. And it was the funniest thing. I can't remember what it was. I don't know if I could do it while I'm live streaming. I was dying laughing because that's Andy. We all know Andy and we love Andy. Yeah, let me see if I could pull it up, but I don't want to interrupt the stream. Oh my God. Oh my God. What's this going on? Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me get rid of it. I can't. Mom's friend is driving me nuts. It's impossible. Andy, are you around? He's probably not watching. But it was a funny thing. Typical Andy all the way. It's hot out here. It's 108. It's 108 degrees out here. Mark goes, I love this weather. These guys, they all love this weather. Maybe it would take me a little time to get used to it. But you stand in that sun, you roast. You can't be in the sun. And you can't be in the sun too long. You can't. I mean, it would be unsafe. My beer was cold a few minutes ago. It's getting windy. My beer was cold. It's warm already. 5 minutes, warm. So I'm gonna have to drink that shit fast. Anyway, they are so cool. They are gold. Let me just remember that, like I said, Skinwalker, Beyond Skinwalker. I gotta take pictures with them. Oh my God. I gotta do a selfie. All right, hold on. I gotta fix this table because the wind. Okay. All right. Let me get my ashtray, which is a cup. So mom calls me about 20 minutes ago in a panic. Kendrick's walking around the house with the music, singing loud. It's gonna drive the neighbors crazy. And this, I told her, Ma. She's saying it's 3 o'clock in the morning. What? He woke me up, Ma. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon in New York. What? Ma, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. She didn't even know what time it was. Because she was sleeping. And then she goes, oh my God. This is what I deal with. So yeah, these guys will be on History Channel, Beyond Skinwalker. What date did he say? The 18th of July? So it hasn't even come out yet. You know what I always do that I get pissed? I forget to take pictures with everybody. Now, I've interviewed both of them for the station. I didn't even bring up the Skinwalker thing. Oh my God! Oh, so on the drive back from Roswell yesterday, we went to stop at the gravesite of Smokey the Bear. Okay? I got a load, they took pictures. They got loads of pictures. These two better send them to me. Mark and Marianne better send me all these pictures because there's tons of them. And we're leaving, and we're walking over to the gift shop. And Marianne goes, "Is that Travis Walton?" I'm like, "Really? How could that be? We just drove hundreds of miles stopping at Smokey the Bear's gravesite. That can't be." It was Travis and his wife. They were there at the same time as we were. What are the chances of that happening? It was random, out of nowhere. We all met. Okay? That was weird. So now we go to VLA, the Very Large Array. And you saw in video, I went live a couple times. Signal was horrible, but I still had to try. And we leave, and we stop at a gas station because we're making stops. No, wait. It gets more. Guess who's in the gas station? Coming out. Travis and his wife again. It happened twice. Twice in one day. Is that insane? That's insane. Once is synchronicity, twice is bizarre. It was crazy. We're like, they think, then they're making the joke. Are you guys stalking us and following us? No, you guys are stalking and following us. And then it's funny because when we were taking the pictures on the side of the road when we stopped to check out some of the dishes, she says, his wife, Travis's wife says, "Bill, I thought that was you when we were driving by because I saw you in your shorts." I said, "Travis, that has to be Bill because I recognize him in his shorts." So I lucked out because I had forgotten to take pictures with them. So I got a picture with myself, Travis and his wife, and also a picture of Travis, Mark D'Antonio, his wife, and I. And then Mark did a photo bomb like he's walking by. We're standing there. It was priceless. Then I have all this other stuff that I'm talking about in video. We went through this look this up, Salt River Canyon. If anybody's afraid of heights, this is not the place to go and stop and look at the view. And people have died. People have fell over. It is the most beautiful. It looks like the Grand Canyon, but very not straight. It's all like it is so beautiful. I had to be careful walking to the edge because I was almost getting like vertigo, like because it's so down and out, and it is beautiful. So I've got some video of that. And the wide, it's crazy turns. It's all cliffs. If you go, you're done. They have vehicles. I couldn't get it because we got there a little too when it was getting dark. There are vehicles that have gone down and they leave them there. They go in with the air vac. They take the bodies out, unfortunately. But it is insane. It was beautiful. And I've never experienced this in my life coming, out west like this. All the beauty. Just unbelievable. Even Mark was saying this is like one of the best trips he's had, like, because it was all of us together just hanging out. Now remember, business is business. When we went to Roswell, we all did what we had to do. It was all work, except for nighttime. But it was definitely not at nighttime, but it was all work all the time. But when you're traveling 12 hours in a car and making stops and just making these stops, it's just like, we're all friends, and we're hanging out. And it was great. So now, I wanted Arby's last night. Okay, and we already had passed it. It was too late. So I had no choice but to settle for McDonald's. So as I'm saying about the Arby's, I think it was John, Marcus talking to John, one of the Navajo Rangers. And you know what they said? We're at Arby's right now having a huge roast beef sandwich. I was like, that ain't right. That ain't right. That ain't right. They're eating the Arby's. And I think Stan said that it's the first time in like since 1970 something that they had Arby's. And I was like, you guys suck. You guys had your Arby's, and I'm settling for this nasty Big Mac. That is not fair. So that was like a big thing. But I have to tell you, this is one of the funnest times I've gone on the road here in Arizona. We're at Mesa right now, and then Roswell, New Mexico, going through New Mexico, going through Arizona to get here, because you got to remember, we have to go east and pretty much go through all of New Mexico. Roswell is on the eastern side of New Mexico, so we have to cut through the whole state to get to Roswell. And it was an amazing experience. Seeing all the landscape, how it changes when you go to different altitudes. The vegetation changes because of the altitude. It was It is beautiful out here. It is beautiful in the state of Arizona and New Mexico. Now, the one thing I will say, and Mark and I were talking about it when we weren't cheering VLA, because we were like two little kids. VLA, VLA, let's go to VLA. Seriously. But you see, like, the homes, a lot on the way, a lot of homes are abandoned. The roofs collapsed, little like shacky homes. And I'm like, oh my God. And they don't clean it up. They just leave it as is, and businesses, everything. It was kind of bizarre to see that. And I was so sad. I was actually sad when we were going through the reservation to see the conditions at the reservation. It broke my heart. It really did. Now, I don't know the politics that are involved. I'm not talking about all that stuff. All I'm saying is, oh no, that's Mom. All I'm saying is, it's hard to see. It was hard to see that. And then it's funny because as we're going to the River Canyon, it's Apache. One group of Apache, we go to, because that's reservation land. And then when you cross a bridge, it turns into a different tribe of Apache. It is so incredible, like the ethnicity, like the changes, everything. It's very diverse. It's very diverse in New Mexico and Arizona, my experience. People from all walks of life are here. It's really something. So yeah, we got company coming in an hour. Mom is driving me nuts. And like I said, the people that I've met along the way on this trip have been incredible. Starting pretty much at the hotel and just talking to the people at the hotel at the Holiday Inn Express. Food service workers, and then in Applebee's, the cool people that worked at Applebee's. And then the people that I've met in Roswell and everywhere else during the convention. It was just an awesome trip, and hanging out with these two, Stan and Jonathan. But I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna go in and just say, I'm gonna make a joke right now. Hold on. Yeah, so it was crazy. It was I can't tell everybody how much this person right here is amazing, right there.
Hi guys.
Her, Marianne Robb, is awesome. I can't say enough about her ever. Not like I did in the past, because I always say that anyway. But the one thing that got me crazy is when we were coming back and I had to settle for McDonald's when I wanted Arby's. And then I find out that these two are at Arby's eating a roast beef sandwich that was like this. And I'm like, really? Really? So that was a joke when that whole thing was happening. Anyway, everybody, have a happy 4th of July. Enjoy your house, be safe, have a great time with your family, friends, etc. And I'll be back later, maybe, when Mark is going crazy with something that Marianne said that he's going to be doing with a, what is it, like an instrument or something that you said Mark is going to do?
Oh, the didgeridoo. He needs to give us a concert with the didgeridoo.
What is that? Tell them. What
It's
is
an
this?
Australian instrument, and it has a very deep bass type noise. It's all like kids do. It's like ooh, 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 ooh. That's even louder, lower than that. But yeah, the instrument's in my bar, and we're gonna get him to go out by the pool and sing us a number.
So
or play us a number.
if I stream one time today, it will be for that because don't forget Stan and John on Beyond Skinwalker on the History Channel, July 18th. Don't forget, everybody, spread the word.
Beyond Skinwalker Ranch.
All right, before we go, because this is my YouTubers, Beyond Skinwalker Ranch.
On July 18th.
Now, because this is not an interview, folks. We're just chilling. We're not here to work. Tell us just like in 2 minutes a summary of what this is about.
Oh boy.
Oh God,
That location,
where it's actually in Utah? That's Skinwalker.
no, well,
Oh,
it's actually on the Navajo reservation. It would be within Arizona, and the activity is very much similar to what you would find up from the ranch up in Utah. So there's a lot of paranormal activity there, and this particular episode deals with John and I were involved with the team doing an investigation in this area. It's regularly known as Satan's Butte.
oh gosh.
Yeah, so yeah.
And
everybody-
Skinwalkers, are they like an entity that's malevolent?
Uh, it's closely tied to black witchcraft,
Wow.
and it's not good. It really is
And
dangerous.
how long is the episode? Hour, 2 hours?
I believe it's an hour episode.
All right, folks, you heard it from Stan himself. This is something that you guys are going to want to tune in. So please spread the word to all your friends, family, whatever. Beyond Skinwalker Ranch on the History Channel, July 18th. So, on behalf of Stan,
Happy
Marianne,
4th of July.
Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Happy 4th.
And Marianne and Mark and John, have a great one. And we
Be
might
safe.
be safe. We might be back later. So, till then, have a great one, everybody.